So life is going to have so many changes, right? Life is going to have its ups and its downs. Sometimes life is going to be cherry, sometimes life is not, right? It's going to be the total opposite. It's going to be super stressful, right? As I take this time to kind of reflect where I'm at right now, to kind of reflect everything going on, right? You start to put everything into perspective, right? So when I'm starting to think about this, it's like this. I want to be a better me in all aspects of life, right? And shoot, I'm still like trying to be mature every single day. I'm still trying to do what I need to do. I'm still trying to be a better me, right? Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like, man, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm doing, right? Like, you just seem like you're in a rut, right? You're just like, I don't know what I want. Like, this thing is tugging me, right? Shoot. Sometimes, right, we reflect on things that, brought us joy at one point in our life. Maybe that was all of our joy. Maybe that was our whole life at one point, right? But then you gotta think about it like sometimes it seems enticing. It seems enticing to get that old joy back, right? To get that old joy back. But you start to look at things that are right in front of you, the things that are happening right now, the things that are happening for your future, right? And you're like, man, this is joy right now. But then you're like ready to sacrifice the joy that you have right now for the joy that you once had, with no guarantee that you're going to feel that exact same joy that you once had right now, right? And like, that's the struggle. And it's not just for me, it's for a lot of us, right? A lot of us go through this where we're like, man, I don't know. My past seemed a little, it was cherry then though. But things are going good right now though. But I don't know what I want to do, right? I think that's a lot of us. A lot of us are in that rut. A lot of us are like trying to figure it out. Like, I don't know, right? But I think the hardest thing for any of us is just that. Do we sacrifice what we have right in front of us for what we had in the past, right? Do we sacrifice what's new and exciting for what was maybe enjoyable but comfortable? Sacrifice what's new and exciting, or go back to what was enjoyable and comfortable. That is where we're at this point. And I understand that we go through these different scenarios in our head, right? We go through these different scenarios in our head and we're like, bro, I don't know what to do. Like, this is going on, that is going on, right? You're like, it's enticing, but this life right now is different in a good way, right? It's this internal battle that we have all come to face with at one point in our life, right? Am I perfect? Shoot, I ain't perfect at all. Am I ever gonna claim to be perfect? I ain't gonna ever claim to be perfect. Not one bit. But you see, this is where I need to be at. This is where I need to, like, really buckle down on, right? Shoot. For a moment of enjoyment, a moment of pleasure, a moment of happiness, right? Is that going to last? or is a lot of other stuff going to come back like it did before, right? That's the thing that's the thing that I got to think about, right? Am I going to sacrifice everything right now for something that might be like a flash from the past just to bring you joy? No. And that's the crazy thing, right? Is a lot of us are in this internal battle. But what do we do? What do we do when we're in that internal battle, right? We need to go reach out to those people that we trust with their advice and be like, hey, what should I do? Right? Because sometimes it might seem obvious to us what we should do. Maybe sometimes it don't. Right? Sometimes it gets a little bit more sticky than that. Sometimes it gets a little bit more complicated than that. And that's totally fine, right? No one is perfect. Shoot, I embrace my imperfections, right? Shoot, am I the greatest person in the world? Heck to the no. But I try. Right? And sometimes my good heart gets in the way of a lot of things, and it kinda messes me up at times. Why? Because I start to get in my feelings. And I start to feel bad. I start to be like, you know what? I was a jerk. I should probably fix this. What's the only way to fix this? Go back in my past, right? And that's the thing that sucks. Right? All I could say is this is a battle that I definitely got to keep going. Not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But I'll get through it. I'll figure it out. Y'all keep your head up, man. Salute.